So I'll be preparing like a meal for Mark. And let's try to come up with something interesting and delicious. And let's see kung masasarapan siya at importante masasarapan din ako, di ba? So I'm back from the market. I promised Mark that I will prepare a healthy dish pero trying to satisfy his cravings. I'm making a sinigang, but this sinigang is quite different dahil ang aking main ingredient ay mushrooms. So I'm using oyster mushrooms. And let's see if he will like it. So ito, I will just start the broth and lalagay itong gabi to like give it like a thicker texture. Add like 4 tomatoes. The riper, the better. Add my tomatoes. So I will prepare all my side dishes early on so that when Mark arrives, he will just help me make my main course, which is our sisig. Chicken sisig. We're making a very simple chicken sisig recipe. Yan. And napaka-interesting ng aking rice na partner dahil we would call sak-sak sinagol, no? So, back in the day, pag naubusan ka ng bigas or nag-shortage ng bigas, nagluluto ka ng kanin, pero may halong kamote, kamoting kahoy, and whatnot. And that's what I'm doing today with black rice. Konting ginger, konti lang. And just mince my ginger here. Yan. So I have mushrooms here, which will be the main component, which I will shred. And I will just dice my radishes. Just slice them up. Add it here. And I also bought a bit of tofu. Diba sinigang na may tofu? Let's see. Eksperimento tayo, diba? Dice my tofu. That's fine. Let's check on our soup. I will season this with a little salt so the flavors start to develop. Yeah. Very, very simple. And ito, meron akong kangkong. I will also prepare the kangkong earlier. And I'm par cooking my rice. Kasi yung Gabi, dati is yung black rice. Medyo matagal maluto. The rice, the carbohydrates, is now more interesting, more textures, and it becomes more nutritious. 3 minutes more, then I'll open that up and add this and continue to cook until all the root crops, the kamote, the yellow and the purple kamote is cooked and tender, as well as the garbanzos. And we will serve it along with our other side dishes. I'm cooking for you. Just settle down.
Perfect time to eat after a good sweat.
Yeah. I'm sure you're hungry after our,
Our wrestling session.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you said you like rice, so I'm trying to figure out a way to make it a bit more healthy and interesting.
Nice.
So, I'm using black rice here. We went to the market straight from your studio, and now how long it's gonna take and how much water it needs. So,
well, that's the truth, right? Darker rices generally take more time.
yeah, because of the husk.
Right.
So what you can do is you can actually like soak it an hour or a
Speed
day
it up.
before
Got it.
and cook it like regular rice.
Okay.
But if you just cook it straight away,
You need more
might
water.
just
and it
need
takes
more
time.
water.
Got it. And what's inside garbanzo beans?
It's basically protein.
Oh, it's protein.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So healthy carbs and
Yeah.
protein in there.
And I'm making like a sinigang soup. I can actually add a bit of chicken here if you don't mind.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
I will using chicken breast. I'm going to add a bit of chicken to
Nice.
my soup. So I'll remove the skin. Do you like your chicken skin?
I love my chicken skin.
We'll add it to the sisig. Do you cook?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, as a fighter, I had to kind of learn how to diet. You know.
And it's better to cook your own food because
Yes.
you're in control.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Adding a bit of chicken, a bit thicker.
Nice.
And to this, I'm also adding a bit of tofu. You like tofu?
Yes, I like tofu.
Tofu,
Good protein.
good protein. And what I will do, I will just add this chicken bones here so that I get all the flavor from the chicken,
Nice. From the bones.
from the bones. So I will just season my chicken breast with a bit of patis, fish sauce. You don't have any allergies?
No allergies.
A little bit of vinegar. And we will just allow this to marinate for a little while. And I will just like, that's it. So I think our rice is done. Turn it off. Yan. Let it steam. Yan. We're done.
Wow.
Yan. What Filipino dishes don't you like? That's kind of like
People, if I say this, your audience is gonna say I'm not a real Filipino. though.
again. Dash down below.
Down below. The two types of dishes that I don't like, chef, are kare-kare and bagoong.
And bagoong.
But the reason I don't like kare-kare is because I grew up eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So like my brain can't process like hot, salty peanut butter flavor in a soup form.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to having it with like a sandwich.
Yeah. Now I will just add it to my sort of dressing. And so someone is like squeezing the calamansi for me. And I will season
My
with a bit
turn.
of salt.
Let's do it.
Salt. Yan. I like my food to be flavorful, so
Yes,
I don't like bland food.
absolutely.
Yan. A little
And
bit
this
of
is
patis.
Nice.
Yan, and a bit of suka. Suka. So today I'm making you a dessert with coconuts.
Awesome. Nice.
I'll just add this black pepper. Yan. Mix. And we'll add some chilies.
Perfect.
But if you make your dressing ahead of time, it kind of mellows things out.
A little sugar.
Yan. Just a bit. We don't want it to be sweet, but we just want to like balance all the
With,
flavors. Yeah. Yeah. So we're just grilling our chicken, no? And we filleted it so that it cooks much more evenly.
Nice.
Yeah. Let it grill. Let's not rush it. And
It's-
here my sinigang. Sinigang na mushroom. Have you ever tried?
I have never tried.
Yeah, me
Awesome.
too.
Yeah. I don't
So
think
let's see how it turns out.
Looks
No?
good.
So this is like an experiment for me. But this is still going to be very rich because of the Gabi.
The meat looks juicy. That's from the
Yeah.
marinade, I'm sure.
Yeah. And of course, you don't want to like overcook it. Some people are so afraid of their food being
Undercooked. and-
undercooked or being raw.
Right.
But you just have to be gentle
Just enough.
and let it,
Well, in Japan, they
gently.
even eat raw chicken.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I've tried.
Have you ever
actually.
tried
I
it?
tried.
Yeah.
I tried on my last trip there.
Not
Tasted-
weird.
Not weird.
Yeah.
No.
Because you're used
It
to
still
eating like
tasted meaty and hard to describe though. It tasted like what you'd expect from raw chicken, but not weird at all.
I'm just using instant sinigang mix just to, speed things
Speed up the
up.
process.
Yeah. And a little bit of patis. I like seasoning with patis because there's a bit more umami, a bit more flavor. Oh.
How's it?
I like it. I would like it to be more sour, but
No more punchy.
yeah, but I'll just keep it mild for you.
I don't mind if you
You
want
don't
to.
mind?
Yeah, I don't mind.
And it's very important when you are cooking or grilling meats is that you let it rest. Because what happens is sometimes people are so afraid of undercooking their meats, their steaks. They like to cook it through,
But
in
it
the
still
pan.
continues to cook
but
after,
it still
right?
continues to cook. And always the heat goes to the colder part.
Right.
Right? So we will just let that rest for a few minutes, and I will just finish this.
Nice.
And now I will serve you my experiment dish. So this is sinigang of chicken, tofu, and oyster mushrooms with a bit of kangkong.
Awesome.
And let's see if it works for you.
Healthy sinigang.
Yeah.
So healthier because of the chicken instead of the pork
Pork.
and the mushrooms.
Yeah. And I think it's just a bit more fiber.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Here we go. Oh, that's good. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice. Yeah, that's
Nice,
good.
right?
That's really nice. Awesome. No, it's very flavorful, and I like it. The soup is a little thick.
Because we really
Oh, that's
cook
nice. That hits the spot.
Yeah. We really cook the tomatoes. I feel
Oh, and you said the taro?
taro. Yeah.
Taro thickened it
Yeah.
up. That's right. That's why. Awesome. So, if this is your latest creation, what do you call this this sinigang?
Mushroom and tofu sinigang, perhaps.
Nice,
I
nice.
don't know. Diba?
That works.
Yeah. Nice. And I will have your chicken. Very simple meal. And here, just to add like the acidity, instead of sauteing our chicken, we're not using any more oil to keep it a bit healthier. Just add our like relish on top. And that is our chicken sisig with our mixed rice.
Boom.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
Looks good, right?
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'd like to know if it would qualify as a healthy meal.
I'm sure it does. All right, so which one should I start with? What do you recommend?
Start with the chicken.
Start with the chicken. All right. All right, here we go. That's good. All right,
Yeah.
that hits the spot.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice, bright flavor.
Yes, bright, fresh flavor
Yeah.
from the acids
Good,
and
yeah.
from the cucumber and the tomato, but I still get that salty, meaty flavor from the grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Flavors are great. I mean, the freshness that you get from the acids and from the onions, the cucumber, the tomatoes, and then you get the saltiness from the meat. I like the texture of the rice with the sayote and the garbanzo beans.
Kamote.
Kamote, sorry, not
Kamote.
sayote, not sayote. Yeah, kamote.
Kamote.
Jerry, guys, the head coach of the Philippine Combat Sambo team, and one of my training partners, and an OG of Philippine MMA, and also a black belt.
Coach Jerry. Here.
Right.
Here.
Rice
Tell me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chicken is so tender.
Right.
Yeah. And you don't have to like overdo stuff sometimes, diba? It just has to be simple, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And you don't
Good
need like
ingredients.
super power cooking skills to be able to prepare these
Yeah.
dishes.
Absolutely.
So while you're enjoying your late lunch, I will prepare our dessert. Very simple banana dessert.
Nice.
But I'm using a bit of butter for this anyway.
That's okay.
It's okay to indulge a bit.
For sure.
And I will just, add my bananas to my sizzling plate.
What's in the other pan, chef?
Toasted sesame seeds.
Sesame seeds.
Add a bit of lambanog. You know lambanog?
No, what is lambanog?
So this is coconut, liquor. And I will just try to flambe. Excuse me a bit.
Woo!
Very nice. So very simple.
Awesome.
Then add a bit of salt here. And my coconut, I will just add my coconut here. Sprinkle a bit of toasted sesame seeds. And that is done. Beautiful, right?
Wow. Oh, that is beautiful.
Very simple.
Time to dig in. Let's go. So sweet.
Init, ha?
It's nice. I love it. I love the sweetness from the coconut and the banana because it's what, plantain, right?
Yeah,
Plantain, so it's not that sweet. So
Not
it's,
that sweet,
it's a nice
yeah.
balance
And the
between the
coconut
sauce.
flavor.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. No, you have to
Yeah.
try it out. You have to taste it and everything.
And it's always about pleasure. It's always about enjoyment. So
Yes.
I'm glad that you enjoyed your instant lunch today. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you,
Yeah.
chef. Thank you for having us. This was fantastic. Perfect power food and simple to make, simple, easy to make and something that I could easily put together after training.
Yeah.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Learned a lot with Chef Tatung. If you want to learn more cool recipes like this, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. And also please check out my YouTube channel, Mark Mugen, on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube if you want to learn more martial arts and Bushido content.